It's not
Wait,
backwards
is
at
my
all.
logo right?
He's frozen.
Oh no. Can I like stop the thing and then just start it up when she comes back?
No.
Will I be able to edit all this stuff out?
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Okay.
The heck?
That's so weird.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the? You can?
Yeah, we can hear you.
What is going on, man? Okay, am I good?
Yeah, I
Before
think
our
so.
next video, I'm gonna restart
Oh
the
shit.
internet because I don't know what the heck. I'm sorry.
No,
I don't know what's happening.
it's Google Hangout. It like straight up doesn't work.
No, I always have problems.
All right, do we want to just go ahead and try it, or
Yeah, go.
is she there? Is Krista there?
Frozen again, aren't I?
Hang on, I'm about to freak out really quick. I have like my text synced up to my laptop, and my mom will not stop sending me like pictures of my brother in this red suit, and every time it happens, it like makes this noise on my computer.
It's so funny.
I keep telling her, stop texting me. Like, first of all, sweet, that's a red suit, but like also doing something. God. Okay, are we ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, hey everybody, welcome back to the Teen Entertainment Network. This week we're doing the top celebrity couples in regards to how they parent. As we all know, celebrity couples are always shown in the media, and sometimes what we don't see is that they are regular people just like us. They have lives, they have families outside of maybe the roles they're doing, and they have kids. So this week we're going to look and see which parents are doing a really great job at parenting and keeping up with their children outside of their work lives. So I'm going to go ahead and start with Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie. They are like one of the most popular families to watch in the media. They have 6 children right now. Their first 2 were adopted, and then Angelina gave birth to her first daughter, Shiloh, who now has changed her name and gender identity to John. And then they adopted Pax, and then finally she gave birth to twin boys, Knox and Vivian. The great thing about them is that when they...
Wait, don't they have 7 kids?
Did I
Don't
say
they have another daughter?
Did I leave one out?
They have Vivian. Vivian?
I said
No,
Vivian.
there's like Zara or Zaina or like
Oh, Zara, yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
She's something with a Z.
wait. Yeah, that's still 6 then. Because they have Maddox, Zara, Shiloh, Pax, Knox, and Vivian, right?
I have no idea.
I'm pretty sure that's right.
Hold on, let's look that up.
Oh no, I feel like...
I'm pretty sure they have. It's probably Zara that we're missing. I think that's her name.
Yeah.
I think that was the second one that was adopted. Because
Okay.
she adopted Maddox like by herself, but that was still when she was with what's his face? I forget.
Billy Bob Thornton.
Yeah, him. And then after that, she adopted Zara. And then
No, that's not her name though.
no,
Zahara. Yeah, it's Zahara.
Zahara, right?
Yeah.
So that's still 6.
Hold on, I'm confused now. Maddox? Whatever, I don't care. I'm really over it.
Wait, so are we leaving out a kid?
I don't know. That's
I don't know.
okay. Knox, Vivian, Pax, Maddox, Zahara, and the other one.
Shiloh.
Yeah. Okay. I think that's it.
Shiloh.
That's 6.
Okay.
Okay, we're good.
Sorry.
Embarrassing.
That's literally so funny. Okay, so they have 6 kids, 3 of which Angelina gave birth to herself, the other 3 that they have adopted. The thing I love is that no matter what they're doing, that they always take their kids with them. So their kids are, like, I'm pretty sure the 3 that are her biological children were all born outside of the United States, and I might be making that up, but I'm pretty sure that Shiloh was born. I don't know where Shiloh was born, but I think the last 2 were born in France. So, like, no matter where they're going on set or for work or whatever, they always take their kids with them. And I know they have nannies and stuff, and there's been a couple of, like, weird scandals about that. But I think no matter what, like, they try their best to be a normal family life and include their kids as best as they can and take them with them when they can. And I don't know, I think they're doing a really great job, especially because they do adopt. And as far as Shiloh goes, when you have a child that wants to switch its gender, that can be kind of difficult for families to grasp if they're not okay with it, but they show a lot of gender inclusiveness, and I think that's really great in regards to, like, how to parent and not, like, put them down for that. I don't know, what do you guys think about that?
I totally agree. I think, they're doing a great job in this. I mean, from what we can see in this specific instance with Shiloh or John. That's a big deal for a lot of people. It's really difficult to deal with, and I think that they're doing a good job.
Me too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree. Like the perfect family.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, same.
I think a lot of people have respect for Angelina Jolie just because who she is as a person. Like, when she was at the Kids' Choice Awards, like, a few weeks ago, and she gave that speech, and her kids were in the audience, like, you could just tell it was, like, so, like, it was not, like, it was so real. Like, that's the word I guess I was looking for. It was, like, very authentic.
Proud they were of her, too, which was really cool. They were, like, super excited.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm the only human being on the planet who's still mad at Angelina Jolie. Like, I will never to this day, like, ever get over Brad and Jen. Like,
Oh, I know.
it will never be over it.
It still hurts.
It
still hurts.
Okay, guys, so the next couple we have is coming from Tyler.
So my second favorite Hollywood family is the Beckhams. They're an implant, they're all British, but I think that they are just, like, the cutest family in the world. I think that Victoria is, like, the greatest mom. She just, like, you can just really tell how much they love their kids. They're always together. It's never like an event that she can't bring her kids to. And David is also just, like, a really great dad. He's obsessed with Harper, which I think is the cutest thing in the world. It's his only daughter. And I don't know, I just love them as a family. I think that they post really cute stuff about each other, like, on social media, and it's just, like, a really just loving group of people,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard, like, first of all, I feel like their kids all look so much like David. Like, it's crazy. And
stunning.
second, I forget where I heard it. I think it was, like, in an article or something that, like, one of them was going on his first date or something, and, like, David was, like, stalking, like, snuck along and was, like, hiding in the back or something and, like, embarrassing him. I forget where I heard that, but
I saw that too. I thought that was hysterical. Like,
yeah.
I could totally see my own dad doing the same exact thing.
I can't remember.
Yeah, it's funny.
I can't remember where, but David just did a, like, late night interview, and he was saying how, like, Victoria has to remind the kids that he's, like, actually really cool, and one day they're gonna be really happy that he's their dad. Which I'd be like, sweet, David Beckham's father. Like, what's up?
Can you imagine, like, growing up with a celebrity parent? Like, I'm sure they're just like, you're like straight up weird, and I do not want to, like, associate with you, you freak.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think they're super cute because I always see, like, pictures of their whole family going to sporting events. And, like, for me, like, that is what my family does. Like, when I think of all of us bonding, it's like going to a baseball game or a basketball game or something like that. So it's, like, really cool seeing them like going into like the real world and taking their whole family out to like a sporting event and like having some sense of like normal life. But it like seems so fun to me.
It's so great. Yeah, actually, this past weekend, Brooklyn, who's the oldest boy, went to Coachella with like all of his friends, and he came home on like Sunday and apparently like passed out, like face down on the couch. And his mom, Victoria, took a photo of him and posted it on Instagram, which I think is like so funny. And like the whole world saw. Like, could you imagine if your mom posted a photo of you like all gross and exhausted on social media and you were extremely famous? Like, I would die.
That's so funny. Okay, so our next family is coming from Krista.
Okay, so I'm going to talk about Kristen Bell and Dax Shepard, who are pretty much one of my favorite Hollywood couples. I think it's because they really put themselves off as like normal and staying out of the public eye, so when they do talk about their family life, it's like you never really hear about it until they want to come and tell you. I also like how they really advocate for their kids. Like, they were one of the celebrity parents that were at the forefront of making sure that media stops posting pictures of their kids without them allowing them to, and like trying to get paparazzi to stop taking pictures altogether. Plus, Kristen's like come out and said how she doesn't let anyone that hasn't been vaccinated touch her kids and all this stuff. So I think they're just probably really great parents, and they're both hilarious. I mean, I want them to adopt me, and I'm a college student, so I mean, they're pretty much the best. What do you guys think?
I'm obsessed with them. I have been in love with Dax Shepard for as long as I can remember. And then when I found out that they were married, I think I like died 100 times. Like, I'm obsessed with them. And like, I also think that, you know, how they advocate for their kids and like all of that, you know, social work is like really important. And I think that like one of the things that I remember like every time I talk about Kristen Bell is that she was like, it's not that I don't want my kids in the public eye, it's that they didn't ask to be there, you know? Like, they explicitly say, like, Mom, put me on camera. Like, how am I supposed to know when my kids are, like, 21 years old? Like, they're going to be like, why did you put me in that magazine? I didn't want to be in that magazine. You know?
My diaper on. Yeah, exactly.
Like, that's embarrassing. I really like
you like never paparazzi pictures of their kids. Like, never.
Yeah, and I think that's so great. Like, she, like, actually is, like, thinking in the future for her kids. And I think that's something that a lot of parents, famous or, you know, regular people, they do.
Okay, so I think our last celebrity family is going to come from Ashlyn.
Yeah, I'm going to be talking about Will and Jada Smith, they've been married for over like 14 years now, and they have an open marriage, which is pretty interesting, but they also have two kids, Willow and Jaden Smith, and I know I'm most familiar with Jaden just because I see he's friends with like the Kardashians, he's like all around that crowd, and then Willow from her famous like I Whip My Hair video, so I mean, they're not too quiet like Kristen Bell is, but there's a lot of talk about how Willow and Jaden don't go to school. They actually have a quote from one of them. And basically they're saying that, like, school isn't true. It's not real. Their learning will never end. School is just a place you go to say you learn. Basically they're saying, like, life is a classroom. And they spend their time, like, reading ancient texts and quantum physics and all that stuff on their own, which is pretty interesting. It's not very similar to what other people do, I guess. So what do you guys think?
I definitely love their non-traditional family values. Like, I don't know. I definitely appreciate that my parents sent me to school and, like, made me get an education, like, the traditional way. But I also think that's so true that not all of your learning is going to come within a confined space, you know, when you're out in the world, and you can do things on your own. I think that's really an interesting way to learn, and I think it's cool that their parents let them do that.
Yeah. I mean, I totally agree with them in the whole, like, school sense. Like, I mean, I've never been much of an academic, but I think that you can learn, like, I don't know. I can't like explain my views on school right now. It's just like too many things to say. But I mean, I'm not in college anymore. I left after sophomore year, and I can honestly say that like I've learned so much more in these 2 years like outside of school than I ever could have learned like in school. Like just like things that you have to know as a human, like how to do your taxes or like just like practical things you actually have to know that you don't learn that like you just get thrown into the real world and you have to figure it out on your own, and like that kind of sucks, but you know, things happen. But no, I think they're really cool, and I love to hear about the things that Jaden and Willow are doing. And I think that like also they have the most like they have so many opportunities like thrown at them, but like they choose to do the opposite. Like Jaden this weekend could have gone to Coachella, but he like chose to build a bed for himself instead. Like he was taking Instagram photos in like Home Depot, which was like so bizarre. But like I don't know. I think that it's really cool that they're like, I've been to Coachella. Like I need a new bed. I'm gonna build a bed today. You know.
And they're both like super talented. That whole family is super talented. But both of them,
it's
incredible.
Okay, so unfortunately, this is the end of our celebrity panelist list for today. Be sure to comment below with your favorite celebrity parents, and then tweet us at 10byIam and fashionbyIam. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and then let us know what you would like to see on our next episode of the list.